Hello and welcome to Snowrunner News. I'm UK Gamer 808 and I'll be taking you through the weekly roundup. And this week we haven't had nothing going on really. It's been very quiet. All we've had is the update on the PTS, which is the public test server for those who don't know, and that is up to 7.4 now. Now I'm just going to go through a little bit of feedback for the PTS on 7.4, and it does seem to have got a little bit better. Now I give it a couple of days because I wanted to see if there was many bug reports, and there was a few black screens here and there. There was duplicating vehicles when we're coming into the garage, but that was before 7.4, and I haven't seen anyone say anything with any problems with that. The only other problem was losing fuel when the engine's turned off. A couple of people had those sort of issues as well, but the rest of it is not too bad. There's cement for the region contract or task is not working, and the other thing which is not working still is the same network co-op is still not working. That was meant to be sorted on 7.3 update, and they said it'd be sorted on 7.4 update, and it's still not. You still can't use the same network. Now one of the other issues what we've had, now this is just game issues, where I've had a lot of people saying about when you have a friend tries to join and they can't join you, it just takes you back to the main menu all the time, but he can join other games. Now this is a bit of a strange one, so what I'm going to do is underneath here I'm going to put a comment, and anyone has any bugs, can you put it on the under the listed comments basically, and we'll add them all there. I will put them all together, then I'll put them in the discussion tab on my channel, and then that way we can have a list of all the bugs we're waiting to be resolved, because at the moment we don't seem to have any idea of what's being resolved and what they're looking at or any of that. At least this way, if you find a bug, you give it to me, I'll put it on the discussion tab, and we can keep a note of it, so when it's fixed we can say it's fixed. So then if you're trying to find out if a certain bug has been fixed, you can go and have a look on the discussion tab and it'll be there. It'll either be fixed or it won't be fixed, but at least we've got an idea of it, because on the forum now it's just full of threads with the same bugs here and there, and it's really hard to keep a track of everything that's going on. So I thought if we put it on the channel, then I've got an actual log of it, and then everyone can get to see that, which is I think it should make things easier, and it looked like we're getting a little bit of progress in the game. Well, that's what I'm hoping for anyway. So at the moment we don't know when the update's going to be coming, but we do know they're going to tell us beforehand, so they normally give us 3 to 5 days. So if we're going to get next week, then we should hear Monday, Tuesday. If we haven't heard anything by sort of Tuesday, Wednesday, then it's going to probably be the week after, because you find they don't drop updates on a Thursday or Friday. Normally it's a Tuesday or Wednesday, and then any problems can be resolved, whereas if they do it on a Friday evening, then we have lots of problems, then there's a lot of angry customers. So if you're expecting the update just to happen, it's not going to happen just like that. Right, now going on for the Imandra map. Now the garage, it isn't open at the moment when you get on there, when we finally do. Now for those who don't know, I am console, so I'm just waiting for this map. I haven't seen anything in the PTS whatsoever, so I'm just buying my time. Hopefully we get it soon, but I'm just waiting for it. Simple as that. But I would tell you, it's not really a teaser because it's something what will annoy you. To open the garage on the Imandra map, you have to do 2 of the tasks or missions there: the broken power station and the repairing the power lines, and then the garage will open. It'll only open after you've done those missions. Now I'm hoping we should get an extra vehicle as well, because they've only put 1 vehicle on the PTS, and I'm hoping that's going to be a surprise for us. The same with the Michigan extra missions. There's only 3 on there. There should be I was under the impression there was going to be 5 per map, so I'm hoping when we do actually get an update, we should have a load of extra missions as well. And the extra vehicle, I'm hoping for the Chevrolet Apache. That would be nice. We know that is in the game, so we should be getting that at some point. So now going back to the bug reports, what I was saying, really we just want bug reports. If you've got a problem with anything in specific, now the one I wanted to know about and is the one where you can't join other people's games when you're friends and all that sort of stuff. Let me know what platform you're on as well. It's most important that. Let us know what platform and what the problem is, and just list it in a message, and then I can put all those messages in the discussion tab, and then we'll have a big list, because it will be big, of everything, all the bugs we're waiting for fixes on. And I know a lot of you will be like, well, we want this changed on the game and that, but realistically, we're not going to get anything changed on the game really until we get all the bugs resolved. And then I would have thought the devs would look at that after, because until the game's running right, then, you know, doing anything else, I can't see them doing it. So can we just stick to bugs, any bugs on co-op really, because it seems to be bugs are on co-op more than anything else. Now, I've just done 2 missions on co-op, and it was completely bug free. The game looked beautiful, it ran fantastic, it didn't have any issues, because that was my main problem, is that I'm being able to do co-op. Well, I could have done co-op, I just didn't want to do it with a buggy game. So it looks like I'm going to be getting back on co-op in the next few days, so we'll get on with a bit of streaming. So that is your lot for today's Snowrunner news. Well, the weekly roundup, which this week has probably been the worst week for news, because all we've had is the extra update for the PTS 7.4, and that's it. We haven't had anything else. But at least, in the other thing I failed to mention actually, in Focus Forums, Jellyfish come on, and they didn't really apologise, but they said they should have been a bit clearer that the fact that potentially the map will be coming out by the summer. So really, we could be still waiting a few more weeks. And I've stopped even waiting now. It's like when it comes, it comes. We get an update to say it's coming, and that's it. So that's what we got to do. Sit tight and wait. It's not as if we've been waiting for a little bit of time already, is it? Not. That's 3 months so far, but we'll probably be waiting a few more weeks yet. Righto, that's it for Snowrunner News. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, why not join me on the next one?